They said it couldn't be done. They said I couldn't move on from Multiversus, but here we are on Rivals of Aether 2.
Life like this sure is sweet, huh?
It definitely is.
Boys, we've been lied on. We've been racially profiled. We've been mass disliked 3 times and many other things. But we've also been shown an immense amount of love from the Multiversus community and even built somewhat of a community of our own. And for that, I am extremely grateful. Thank y'all. But yes, it is with a heavy heart that I inform you that I have indeed taken the Rivals pill. You know, it's no love lost with that Multiversus shit. I know how niggas can be defensive about that game, but we gotta move on at some point, you know. But with that being said, I'm really enjoying Rivals, but there's a problem that I have with this game, and that's that this game is unlike anything that I've ever played before. Now, as you guys know, I was somewhat of a Multiversus player up until this point, but I've also played 1900 hours of Brawlhalla. I played Brawl when I was like 7 years old, and if memory serves me right, I was one of those kids that didn't know what the fuck they were doing and just waited for the smash ball to spawn.
And look what else I found.
What? Tim and Mark's Golden Badge Secret Adventure? We never got past level 65 because we were dumb kids who didn't know how to play video games.
Oh, I bet we can get past level 65 now.
Oh, I bet we can beat the whole game right now.
So yeah, it's safe to say that I am certifiably ass at Rivals of Aether 2, which is really fun for me because I do get to be a beginner at a game again, and there's nothing quite like it, to be honest. Because yeah, I'm really just too good at everything. Like, fuck, man, this shit is like a curse. God damn. But nah, on some serious shit, this game is amazing. But I kind of want to get into the differences between this and Brawlhalla, since that's what I have the most experience on. And Multiversus shouldn't even be in the same conversation, if I'm being honest, but I'm going to get into that too, since I'm fresh off of playing that game as well. But yeah, the first kind of hurdle that I ran into when I got on Rivals was the movement. And I'm not going to lie, I was confused as hell when I loaded up the training room for the first time and, you know, tried to schmoove around a little bit. You know, in Brawlhalla, you have a button to dash, and you can kind of control the distance in which you dash. You can dash dance. There's this waveland that's really satisfying to do, and the dash serves as like the actual wave dash in Rivals if you tilt your left stick correctly. So the grounded movement is almost just as crazy as the Rivals movement, but it's infinitely more easy to pull off due to there being only one button that you have to press rather than 2 different buttons within a small window. As for Multiversus movement, there's deadass a stamina bar. This is a really great idea because it really sets the game apart from other platform fighters and shit, but it kind of disincentivizes us from moving around freely, and in most cases we can't really do anything too creative with that. There's also the stop camping mechanic that can be abused when your opponent sees that you use the majority of your stam. If you're unaware of this, you can deadass like go into burnout, which takes away your iframes when dodging, which at the time of this recording is the only defensive mechanic in the game if you don't approach your opponent. Or at least that's how it normally works, but your opponent can see that you're nearly out of stam from, you know, dashing in and trying to approach, and they can deadass just avoid you until you go into burnout. I've never heard this mentioned anywhere, but something like this happens, and it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like goober shit, but it is what it is. But yeah, man, the movement is it's beautiful. It's the main thing that I noticed that would take a while to get used to. But the next thing is just how the general flow of combat with the combos is and whatnot. In Brawlhalla, you have this like, you know, kind of streamlined, you know, read heavy experience, and it's really fun to learn and get used to because you know the frame data on all of the moves. It's in the training room. You know the frame data, you know what options they have when they dodge, and you basically have to learn all of those dodges, which it sounds crazy, but it's really not that crazy because there's multiple answers for like a certain option. So say I end light or I neutral light on Scythe. I could do a jump, you know, X pivot, turn around nair, and then catch them with the nair like that, carrying my momentum to the left or the right, and then I can follow up with that, and that's a true combo into a downlight if I'm not mistaken. And it's just different shit like that. Like, you can really learn the different dodges and shit and how you can follow up. There's answers for everything, it seems like. But Multiversus in its own right is kind of cool when it comes to the general flow of the combat. But it doesn't seem as, you know, diverse as Multiversus, or not Multiversus, as Brawlhalla or Rivals, because it's like a flowchart kind of, you know, gameplay. And I know that sounds like counterintuitive to what I've been saying this entire time, but there are a limited amount of options that you can and should really go for, and then you can't really, I don't know. My Multiversus players know what I'm talking about. But yeah, as someone who's been looking for a good platform fighter to get into, this is a great opportunity to do so. And I feel that I'm gonna play this for literal years to come, and I'm looking forward to getting better and shit. I don't know if I ever want to go to locals or no shit like that, because I heard these Smash niggas be, you know, on the minors and shit, but we gonna have to scope the scene out before we get involved with that. But yeah, this game is some good shit right here. I knew I would enjoy it, but I was still pleasantly surprised with how good the game felt. But that is gonna do it for the video. I know this was a quite short video, but I did want to just get this out for you guys, you know, kind of let you guys know that I have been enjoying the game. I don't really remember the last time I played Multiversus. I may pick up the Brawlhalla again, I don't know. I may do that. Rivals is coming out in 3 days at the time of this recording, so yeah, all fun stuff, you know. I can't wait to see what Rivals does. But yeah, that is gonna do it for the video. I know this was a quite short video. I just wanted to kind of get my thoughts on Rivals 2 out there, since I haven't done a video on it yet. You know, I'm having fun with the game. I can't wait to see what they do. You know, I do have a lot to learn with the game and shit. And I am liking Forsberg. That is my favorite character so far. But there are a multitude of characters they are gonna introduce. And it just feels like every character is like unique, bro. I don't know how to explain it, because Multiversus is the same way, you know. It just feels different, you know. But yeah, that is gonna do it for the video. Be sure to like the video if you did like it. This was a quite short one, but I will see you guys in a couple of days.